Brothers in Christ, here you and I sit 2,000 years later. How forgiving are you and I to other people? No, Father, you don't understand. They have gotten on Facebook. They have gotten on the internet. They have gotten together at dinners and coffees and sat around the table and have trashed me. Do you think they didn't do it to the good Lord? Did they not do it to the Blessed Mother? You're pregnant. And where was Joseph? Your son thinks he's the Messiah. You don't think they spoke ill of the good Lord? Or Peter, or James, or John, or Nathaniel, or Bartholomew, or Thomas, or Matthias, or James the Lesser, James the Greater? My brothers and sisters in Christ, how forgiving are you and I? When somebody puts our name on the internet and Facebook and trashes us, how forgiving are we? Or do we want our pound of flesh and then some? Do we want our restitution? Does the good Lord say, if they hit you on your left cheek, to give them your right? Do you understand that for me to hit you on your right cheek, I need to backhand you? He's talking about verbal. My brothers and sisters in Christ, are you willing to walk away? Do you honestly want to allow them to attach themselves to you for days and weeks and months and years? So much so that the mere mention of that person's name will cause you to get so mad you could beat them within an inch of their life and walk away with a smile on your face. And the debt and the regret will pound you for the rest of your life. My brothers and sisters in Christ, will you be able to forgive it and let it go? When somebody says, man, they've abused you, and woe to them who's raised a hand to you. And if it was a priest, then what waits for him, you want no part of. My brothers and sisters in Christ, are you willing to walk away? And when you say you forgive somebody, it's it. There ain't no going back to the well. Don't get in an argument and then go back and bring it back up and say, well, let me tell you, you think that's great. Well, here, let me tell you what I thought when you did this. Yes or no? You either forgave them or you didn't. Your word is your bond. That's all we've got. It is hard. But I got to tell you, until you learn to forgive one another, you might as well put that suction right up to your heart. You could be on the most pristine day. You could be on the beach. You could be walking in the fields. You could be in the deer stand, the duck mine, the ball field. You could be walking with your loved ones. Somebody mentions one name. You could take a tire iron out and finish the business. That's when you know it's gone too far. My brothers and sisters in Christ, when you're tired of being tired, you will finally cut it loose. Because why did you allow somebody to get so attached to you that you can't, 10 years later, you're still harboring it. 5 years later, 2 weeks, 2 months. I understand it takes time. I get it too. But at some point, you got to cut it loose and let it go. I mean, how much more time are you allowing them to roll around in this real estate? Your mind is very expensive, and you're allowing them to run rent-free. Why? Because the devil has put the thought, and you've entertained it. And now they take with you no matter where you go. You can be this city, another city, this country, another, this job or another, this relationship or another, and it follows you. Because you haven't cut it loose and said, Lord, I'm tired. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of the family. I'm tired of the relationship. I'm tired of the people at work. I'm tired of the people that I deal with. I'm tired of my neighbors. At some point, when you're tired of being tired, I pray that you cut it loose. Because at the end of the day, they're not spending 1 second worried about you. You're not even on the radar, never have been, never will be. And they do not deserve any more of your time. Enough! They have taken enough of your life. Cut it loose and let it go.